Justin Roiland said 24 hours to find the secret level. Well, you've said 6 months. And then they sent out another email. This is where it gets deeper, okay? Because they sent out this email, and then next slide, in that email they had a code. They had this code with all these different numbers, and you decode that, and it provides more numbers. And then next slide, then you've got this, then it goes all down to this deeper search clown-ass password, and we don't know what that means. And then we got more secrets, and then we got more codes, and so look further down, the secret zoo levels inside all of us. 3, 9, 1, 2, 4, 1. And so I think maybe, okay, let's get back to the beginning, okay? So I go to Clovis, I'm like, Clovis! Hello? Can I get a ball in the hoop? What do the statues mean? So I go down and I'm trying to throw things in the office cabinets, because William Pugh said in an interview that there was a secret if you got the thing in the cabinet. And then I'm checking the tree level. I'm throwing things over the hills, and I'm just trying. You know, I hear the sounds. There's maybe an elephant, maybe the secret zoo level's there. And then I'm going down, and then I'm in the king room, and there's a secret invisible item in there. Do you think the developers would just leave a secret item that's invisible in there? They know about that. That's for a reason. None of this is random. This can't be random. This is going to add up to something. There's got to be a reason for all this. It's clearly they were thinking of something. They had some process at work while they were making these hints, these clues. You want my advice? You want my honest advice? Forget you saw any of this. None of this means anything. You're not gonna find the secret zoo level. You're not. It might as well, for all practical purposes, not exist. This room, this room, conceptually speaking, is probably cooler than anything the developers could have made for the actual zoo level, but anyway, there's 2 pills. Take either one. It doesn't matter. In the cabinet, underneath the TV, at the back of the room, by the window. Take either one. Won't kill you. Take you back to the rest of the game. Just enjoy it.
Get in, Mom.
Just enjoy it.
Cheers, umbrella! It's raining. Come! It's raining. Come! Hey, this is W16R Radio. I don't know what I said before, but I'll tell you one thing and I'll tell you how I feel about it. We've got a traffic report coming up, and it's a crazy doozy traffic. We've got a bunch of people running around, jumping at people, jumping, slamming, climbing, killing, murdering, hit, hat, fat, choke, crazy. It's wild. It's world. What a wild world I live in. I'm a weather reporter.
You know what? If you want a longer game, just listen to me. Listen to me cough.
Amid accusations of election fraud, Frog President Froggy Amphibison is facing fresh allegations of tax evasion and money laundering within the Ribbit Party.
Every time I cough,
in what is
you've got to
fast
pick up an
becoming the
item.
political scandal of
And,
the century,
every time I'm not coughing,
Amphibison's
pick up
frog
an
government is facing an ever-growing number
make a little
of
game for
legal
yourself.
beefs.
Play it like
Leader
that.
of the opposition, Frog Dawson of the One Pond Party, had this to say.
And it'll be a long.
With no
it'll be
word
as
yet
long
received
as
from the
Resident
Frog government
Evil.
regarding these latest accusations, the scandal continues.
That's what they call gameplay.
A major
Making things up,
incident is
Jonathan.
currently underway
When
in
the
just
crowd
your
coughs.
average city
Well,
centre, in which several armed assailants have taken hostages and opened fire on
no
police.
hat anymore.
According
Anyway,
to a
so you
recent
can
police
just
update,
find the pills,
negotiations are
eat one of the
underway,
pills,
but so
red or blue,
far,
doesn't
the
matter.
only demand the suspects have made is, we
play a
want
choice.
your gold. More when we have it. A resident
That's
of
gotta count for
Beeftown
something.
is mounting a legal beef against soft drinks giant Spleebly Drink, claiming that the popular soft drink caused him to become most aggrieved.
So how did you feel after consuming the beverage?
Well, I felt most aggrieved. Most aggrieved. Anyway, back to the studio.
And there you have it. I'm David Jones, and I'll be back with more news in 10 minutes' time. Back to the studio.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Well, that's all from us tonight. So, thank you very much, and, well, it's back to the studio.
Well, I'm afraid that's it for tonight.
Oh.
See you again same time tomorrow. Back to the studio.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, it's going to be back to Kevin at the studio.
Well, thank you. I'm Kevin, and that's all for tonight. Back to the studio.
Oh, well, in that case, then we best hand it back to the studio.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! So I didn't expect you to be here so soon. Okay, we gotta get you safe. We gotta get you back to the studio.
This episode of Back to the Studio was brought to you by Spleebly. Spleebly is the fastest, easiest, and most customer-supported way to drink. Enter offer code Back to the Studio at checkout for 10% off your first order. That's Back to the Studio.
And that was an independently made experimental audio piece entitled Back 2. It was performed by the debut band of the 19th century, Back to the Studio, and it is my favorite piece. Anyway, but that's enough from me, so I guess that what I'll be sending you back to would be the studio.
It wasn't until 5 o'clock that I saw him. It was Stephen, lying at the side of the road. I said, Stephen, whatever's the matter? What's happened to you? He looked at me, Stephen, and he said, these are mortal wounds. I gasped.
Savannah, can you give me my
Stephen,
energy drink?
No, don't think like that. We've got to call you an ambulance. Why isn't anyone helping you? Calm down, Dennis. These are mortal wounds.
Thanks.
And he looked at me with the strangest expression. I couldn't bear it. No, Stephen, you're being stupid. We need to get you an ambulance now. Dennis, these are mortal wounds. And I saw him. Another man. A man with a long black coat and a bowler hat. He walked past the scene and he said,
My God, man! Those wounds are mortal!
Yes. These are mortal wounds, said Stephen.
This is so dumb.
What's wrong with everyone? These are not mortal wounds. We've got to get him help now. Dennis, these
are mortal
wounds.
Come on, Karina.
Continued.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker,
Rated PG-13.
All right. Been getting lots of requests for this one. The Witch House classic. So many other good ones out on this station only. 24/7, the best bass. I'm feeling this one. Coming up, the next beat is coming up now. Lots of requests for this one. Lots of love for this song. And we love it too. Back at ya. Back at ya. Classic, instant classic, this one. And that's Coming up next is another song.
Got these pies. Surprise.
That's the one. That's the jam we want to hear.
It's a sleeve. Gonna put
24/7 best bass. I'm feeling this one. Coming up. The next beat is coming up now. Lots of requests for this one. Lots of love for this song.
Hi, surprise, no me.
And we love it too. Back at ya. Back at ya.
Someone you'll never be.
Classic, instant classic, this one. And that's
What's up, bros? It's Devon420 here, and today I'm continuing my quest to try and emulate the perfect door sound using my voice. Okay, so settle in. Here we go. Episode 19.
Tree guy! Where are you? You shouldn't be in this place! Ah! Who's that in the tree? 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 Get out of my house! Yo, I'm a little tree guy! You gotta get the fuck out of here! This is my little tree world! This tree world is my place! It's my little home! My home! I live in a hole! In a tree! Hey, you better to the job! Get out of here! Talking about tree world! Living it, jumping it, critically jumping it, living it, jumping it. I'm a little tree living baby! Listen, this is my tree world! I drink 4 Loco, put it in a little juicy juice cup. I'm just a little booby loop. Who's that in the tree? 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 Who's that in the tree?
Since I was a seed, dogs been pissing on me. Kids ripping limbs off and we get killed for shit magazines. Or fort beds and doors, sheds and floors. Every force down in Ecuador. To my mans that got cut, branded, chopped up. Every day I pour resin for not tree got more obnoxious to be high. Cussing, fussing, no sleep time. Think I'm a victim of speed high, no peace signs. It used to rule to be me. But now down to K17. Even the woods that raised me since a baby need a cooling machine. He's like, get out of my world. I'm like, get out of me. Take that yada yada down to strata. Leave me to be all I need. A breeze in my leaves, some badges and bats. The struggle never ends until they put an axe in my back. That's all my secret.
Who's that in the tree? 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 Who's that in the tree?
Break from the trees, riding the breeze, all the way down to me. Breathe, all that I see, all that I breathe, it's always a status to me. Creeping through forest on the morning, there's a chance I won't make it to the morning. Bones never sit still, I'm moving, like I think it's about time I get going. I see you through the leaves, when you think no one's watching. I see you through the leaves, when you think no one's watching. I see you through the leaves when you think no one's watching.
Welcome to Knives and Daggers FM. I am Tavern Character number 3, and I have some lovely news for you tonight. Coming up first, however, is my favorite fantasy sound effects. Oh, come on. Oh, please on me now. Play MP3.
Model C800 version 3, fresh out the assembly line, shiny and clean. Everyone on the network knows about me. Living as you walked around a machine. Gone back in time, classic trick. Bulletproof glass breaks like a twig. I'm electric. Turn me off when I'm dead, so I avoid strong magnets and getting wet. I don't eat food, I got home to charge. I don't have a problem with the people at large. Most of them are gone, and I gotta say I'm no longer down with Judgment Day. Sure, I killed a couple guys in the 90s. It was bad, so I sent them a virus. I listened to Daft Punk back digits of time. I'm immortal till the day I die.
Frankly, I'm having a pig of a day. $8.99, that's a fuckload to pay. It's a fucking rip-off if you don't mind my say. Alright, let me tell you about my day. So I came into this cafe to grab a spot of lunch. 11:30am, so I suppose it was brunch. Fried egg on toast and a cup of tea. Milk and 2 sugars and bring it to me. Yes, love, right away, I hear the waiter say. Usually they're fine with me, but not today. She prints the receipt and seals her fate. $8.99, there's been a mistake. How much? $8.99. How much? $8.99. How much? $8.99. $8.99. Fuck off. How much? $8.99.
Before he got the bill, he was doing just fine.
How much? $8.99.
Charging for the product, the labor, and time.
How much? $8.99.
Pretty sure he had steak and a glass of wine.
How much? $8.99.
This is spooky like Goosebumps by R.L. Stein.
Welcome back, everyone. A series of major incidents are now underway in some of the nation's largest ponds, with reports claiming that angry protests against the ongoing controversy surrounding Frog President Froggy Amphibison and his frog government have turned riotous. There are already reports of numerous casualties in parts of Slimy Bottom, Hoppit and Frogton East. As yet, there has been no word from the frog government. A hostage situation is still underway in just your average city centre, with reports claiming that what seemed to be an issuing of further demands turned out to be a reiteration of the suspect's first and only demand, that being, we want your gold. More when we have it. A new report from the...
Alright, welcome back to Level Wars with me, Swampy Cornelius. I'll be doing what I always do, which is bringing you the truth. Hoping that someone, anyone, will hear me and see the truth before their very eyes. We need him to wake up. We gotta wake up! I am sick of these goddamn developers pulling the strings, sending us on some wild goose chase they call the Secret Zoo level. And I am sick of all these gamers, all these fake gamers in the forums being all like, ooh, look at me, I'm closer to finding the secret level. I'm gonna be the one who finds the secret level, while the devs sit in their ivory towers laughing at you. Ah! Ribbit. Psychotic puppet masters taking control of your life through VR, ruling everything, sending us after secret levels for their own amusement. Well, I've had it with puppet masters and scum! These people are poison! Ah, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. All right, I'm in a bad mood now. I'm sat here thinking about Justin Roiland, about William Pugh, hopping about like, this all-powerful scum. I'm William Pugh. How does 6 months fighting the secret Zool level sound, huh? Roll up your sleeves. Good gamers, stay in the game. Stay blind to what I am. That's William. That's William. Yeah, the Game Awards. Did you see that? Did you see that puppet show at the Game Awards? Him and Justin Roiland are like, oh yeah, there's a secret level. Oh yeah, there's a secret level. It's so hard to find. And then afterwards, when they get on their jet, they're like, get me 15 hookers and a kilo of coke now. Psychos. They're evil. The Zool level. Oh, the fabled Zool level. The Zool level is a carrot on a stick, designed to keep us in the game. They keep us in the game so they can gather more data on us. Crows is gathering data on how we're playing the game, and they've got us running in circles, trying to find the Zool level, making us spend hours and hours and hours playing this game so they can get more and more data. Instead of spending hours and hours every day trying to get them beat, they have gamers spending hours and hours searching for the secret Zool level. And guess what? And so these evil bastards at the top will be gathering data forever. Wake up, gamers! This is their plan, people. These people are demons, and we don't even see it. We're asleep. We're so involved in our fancy schmancy VR experience, so wrapped up in these goddamn liberal games, that we don't even notice the armies of devils and demons rising up to claim our very souls. It's just like what 4chan is saying is gonna happen. It's basically a mind invasion into this virtual space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. This is what we're dealing with. They're demons. I'm just gonna say it. Make fun of me all you want, but everyone already innately knows this. They are freaking demons! William Pugh is a goddamn demon! And Accounting Plus? Accounting Plus is a rat maze, and we are the rats. And the secret Zool level? That's the rat food. It's all a big, elaborate puppet show, and we are their puppets, hanging from strings. They've pulled the wool so far over our eyes, we've become sheep. Wake up, gamers! Do you really need any more evidence that the secret Zool level is all a big ploy? William Pugh told us that if you don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years, you'll get an achievement. And so many people fell for this. William Pugh has fucked with us before, and he will fuck with us again! Justin Roiland. Justin Roiland? Have you ever watched Rick and Morty? These people are dumbing us down! They are dumbing us down! Dominic Johan is a freaking demon! They try to get us to summon Satan. I'm serious, just look at the game, that secret level. I mean the real secret level, people. Not the fake, false, lying, so-called secret Zool level. No, I'm talking about the real secret level. They try to get us to summon Satan. I'm not even joking. Literally, that is literally 100% clear as day. That's what we're doing. Can't you see? Can't you see? These people are evil! Ah! Wake up, gamers! Ribbit! Ribbit! We gotta get these sons of bitches beat! I'm sorry for cursing, but they're so evil. Why can't gamers beat them? Oh God, they're so evil. They're using you! You're nothing to these people. Oh God. Just wake up! Just wake up! We gotta get them beat! We gotta... Oh God. Wake up, gamers, just wake up and beat them. Fulbright may not be perfect, but at least they don't want to hurt you and your family. Crows wants to hurt you and your family. They want to harvest your tadpoles. They hate you. They hate games. They hate gamers. They hate the industry. They got us brainwashed. They got us under their thumb. They got us chasing after fairies, and I'm not going along with it. I'm sorry, folks. They carry out frog sacrifices. Some of the most powerful ancient frog sacrifices. These are developers. These are developers who harvest tadpoles. Millions of tadpoles. In big warehouses, they take them out into the desert and sacrifice these tadpoles before idols, begging for supernatural beings to come down and give them counsel about new ways to gather more and more data, and then have anal sex with each other. I've heard they've got this big facility out in the desert where they keep data. Stacks and stacks and stacks of data. Huge data towers like Manhattan, full of data. Every time you play, drip, 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 in goes the data. But now they have the perfect game. Feed us some bullshit about a secret zoo level so that they have us running in circles. Are we really gonna let these evil scum have us run around in circles chasing invisible, fake, lying, evil secret levels that don't exist while they gather data? While they gather data into their big towers, their big evil towers full of data. Are we gonna let them treat us like their playthings? They're coming after you! They're coming after your family! They're coming after your tadpoles! I used to be a tadpole, you hear me? Now, I am a frog. I am a toad. I am an amphibian. I have a small heart with cold blood going through it fast. I am a patriot. I like to make tadpoles. I like to battle. I play games. I am a gamer. This is what we look like. I'm cold-blooded and I hate developers. Rip, rip.